Hello YouTube, Genius in Exile here. It was actually time for me to fill up another bucket of laundry soap mix. Now a lot of people will grind up the soap and measure out the borax and washing soda as needed. I don't really do that because I make so much soap. I like to actually have everything done and ready to go. So I actually grind up my soap and I mix in the borax and the washing soda, and I'll mix it up in a big tub like this. And I'll have this for about 5 or 6 years. Actually, the last time I did this, I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago, and I still have this bucket full, and this holds about, I don't know, about oh gosh, maybe about 7 or 8 cups, so this is another 7 or 8 batches, and every time I make a batch of laundry soap, I make 2 gallons, so this actually lasts a long time. As a lot of you know by seeing other liquid laundry soap videos, you use about a cup of grated up soap and half a cup of borax, half a cup of washing soda. Well, I actually use 1 cup of my mix, and I use that to make 2 gallons of liquid laundry soap when I make it. So sometimes I just use the powder, and when I do, I really just barely use any at all. This is enough for a couple of loads. But I'll use this much and make 2 gallons of very thick soap. So what I'm going to do is, since I have all this soap grated up, and this is probably about 15 bars of my laundry soap, and there's the occasional colorful little soap chip here and there that I've saved from our hand soap that I'll just put in there for a scent. And this is about half a box of super washing soda and a third of a box of borax. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out how many batches I can put in this bucket. So I'll be back with you when I'm done. Okay, so the pan is empty, and I forgot to mention that this is actually a 4-gallon bucket, and the total count was exactly 70 cups. I don't know how it worked out exactly like that, but it was exactly 70, exactly empty, exactly full. And you know, the top has a little bit of a concave to it, so this is actually just enough room for the top to go on without squishing the soap. So that worked out nicely, and I still have the other bucket I can still work from. So here comes the math now. This was probably about, say, 15 bars, half a box of super washing soda, a third of a box of borax. So with 70 cups, I used 1 cup of mix to make 2 gallons of soap. So that makes 140 gallons. So if there's 16 cups per gallon, that's 2,240 cups of liquid laundry soap. So if I use 1/8 of a cup per load, I'll get 17,920 loads. And if I use 1/4 of a cup, I get 8,960 loads. So just for the heck of it, guesstimating I do 1 load of laundry per day. If I use 1/4 cup, I'll have 49 years of laundry soap. And if I use 1/4 of a cup, I will get 24 and a half years worth of soap. Now, I have 2 kids, I have a dog, I have a husband who gets very dirty, and I myself like to roll around in the mud here and there. So I don't just do 1 load of laundry a day. Sometimes I'll just do 20 on the weekends, but you know, life happens, and so does dirt. So there we go. This is what possibly 49 years worth of laundry looks like. Ta-da! And it's a nice mix, you know. It doesn't have to be finely grated. I just grated it up fine so it would melt a little easier, but it's not that big a deal. And sometimes I'll just use about this much per load if I'm out of liquid laundry soap and just haven't had time to make it. But when you grind your soap as you need it and you mix all that in and then you make your batches, I don't know, it almost seems like kind of a pain. But, you know, I do this maybe well, the last time I filled this up, I think my daughter was about to start kindergarten, and she's almost in high school now. So, yeah, this bucket's lasted us a while. And keep in mind, you know, I actually emptied it out into the other smaller bucket I showed you earlier. So that's still, you know, quite a bit of laundry soap to go. So I just do this all at once. I only do it every decade, I guess. So there's plenty of soap. So if you want to just get down on it, grind it all up, get it all mixed up, you won't have to do it for a very, very long time. I just can't see doing it as you need it, you know, because what if you run out of washing soda or borax and can't get it?
I mean, you don't have to have it in your laundry soap, but it is nice. So I figure if I already have it sealed up in a bucket, ready to go. And it smells really good, and it's ready to clean. And I still have a couple more buckets just like this, so theoretically, my great-great-grandchildren can be doing laundry soap with this. Excuse me. So there we go. That's what, 70 cups of laundry, or perhaps 49.9 years of laundry soap looks like. And this is just a wonderful bucket. I use this for soaking my socks or doing a small load of laundry, or for mixing this up, because all this actually fit in here, and it made it a lot easier for me to mix it up because there was just no way I could mix up all the borax and washing soda in this big old bucket. So there you go. Hope this helps. Hope this motivates you to make your own laundry soap, because really the savings here, it's just ridiculous. I mean, this box of washing soda was only a few dollars. This box of borax was only a few dollars. And I make my own soap out of leftover lard, you know, and it really doesn't cost that much. I think the 15 bars I used was from one batch that you guys actually watched me make on another video, so that wasn't very much. So this is just really less than pennies per load. I think I would have to probably do about 20 loads before it actually started costing me soap-wise. So, and you know, doing laundry shouldn't actually be a major household expense. It should just be one of those things that you do where you don't have to worry about, you know, am I going to be able to buy meat, or am I going to be able to buy, you know, laundry soap because it's 20 bucks a bottle. It shouldn't be like that. In this unsteady economy, we have to do what we can. You know, frugality and creativity is the key. And when you have two messy kids, a messy husband, and you're messy yourself, you know, you're going to use a lot of soap. So this is a good way to save money and know what's in it. You know, my daughter has eczema, my son and my husband have asthma, and I have sensitive skin myself. And this doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I have no rashes, I have no problems. Covered in freckles, but that's a whole other thing. So there you go. Hope this helps.